I'm a married man. Shut your fucking mouth, little man. I'm a married man. You don't know what tree you're barking up, little man.
You're a married man.
I'm a married man. I'm a married man with 3 kids, brother. I don't fuck around with no one. I'm a professional. Come on now. What's going on? Hey, you know what, brother? I'm gonna get my wife to fuck you up, man. She's gonna put syringes down your mouth, little man. That's what she's gonna do, man. She's listening to what you're hearing, brother. She's pretty pissed right now.
Okay, please tell your wife. Is your wife Latina?
No, my wife's she's Vietnamese and white. She's Asian.
Okay, I don't want to get shanked, so I didn't say nothing. So please let her know.
She's tough as nails. She's tough as nails. But you know what, Mickie? She's a fan of yours. She likes you since the mid-south. She thinks you're one tough cookie. You know what I'm saying? She used to watch your death matches with Ian and with the Pondos and other tough motherfuckers out there in the mid-south, the freak shows and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. As long as she's my friend and won't shank me, but if she shanks the other guy, videotape it, put it on YouTube. That seems to be popular now.
Violent Jack isn't getting shanked because Violent Jack is not allowed to leave the state. I got around the states of any state, and I got warrants in all of them.
Hey, that's true. It's not even a gimmick. He's a bad guy.
How about you ask her the big question, brother? We all want to know about the what incident.
Hey, well, I was trying to, but...
We lose the pagan.
Why don't you ask me? Since you know what the question is, Mr. California, why don't you just ask me?
Well, here it comes. Here's the question that Sensei wanted to ask you. He wanted to ask you, if we go way back, we're talking about the Mike Levy incident. We want to know what happened that day, why the tragic thing that happened to Mike Levy and...
Oh, he was fine. Okay, here's the 411, as the kids say nowadays. No, okay, Queen of the Deathmatches was my baby. I came up with it because I wanted to bring Japanese hardcore style to the States. And IWA gave me that platform and said, here's Queen of Deathmatches, whatever. And I had booked girls for it. Well, as you know, you have to know, you're a promoter, it's hard to get girls who have some balls behind them to do it. I mean, they commit to it, and then they just don't show up. They say they got a new tattoo, they got breast implants, something stupid. So that's what happened in this death match. A couple of girls. One of them had a legit reason. Her grandmother just passed away, and her family was really close and stuff. And so I can kind of understand that. She let us know. And the other one just no call, no show. And so we had to find last-minute replacements. Well, we found a girl that was a trainee that said she wanted to do it as long as she got to wrestle me, goggles, glasses, whatever her name was, and then we had an open spot. Well, Tank wanted to do it.
Big Tank.
Big Tank wanted to do it just because. Yeah, because I inserted myself in King of the Deathmatch to wrestle him. He wanted to insert himself into my deathmatch to wrestle me to beat me back. And
2007, was it 2007 King of the Deathmatches, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so this thought came up, and Mike Burns goes, no, I got a better idea. And if you watch the shoot interview I did with Mike Burns, he even explains it fully. He had a better idea. A kid named Mike Levy was in the crowd. He came to watch the shows. He was there for the first night of King of the Death, and he came to watch Queen. And supposedly something was said where he wanted to be in a death match, and Mike Burns said, he's trained. He really wants to be in a death match. I think the crowd would like it. I think the internet marks would like it if you put him in the ring with Mickie and have a 5-minute squash match. Let her beat the crap out of him. That was the deal. We brought him in. We explained what was going on to him. He said he was okay with that. Since this is a Smart Mark Blog Talk Radio, right? We can be open about this, right? Okay. So I'm not breaking kayfabe, right?
No,
okay.
You're not breaking kayfabe. Don't worry about it.
Well, I am, but whatever.
We just want to know the scoop, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so he understands, and I'm asking him, I said, are you sure you understand? He's like, yeah, and it's like, okay. And I asked him if he knew what selling was, and he said, yeah, and I asked him if he knew what a bump was, blah, 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 just going through things. And I asked him if he had anything he didn't want to take or anything like that. We explained to him he was supposed to go out to the ring and issue the challenge. I was supposed to go out to accept. We were supposed to start the match. I was supposed to take over. Mike Burns said he didn't want him to get any offense in, that I was just completely supposed to squash him. It was supposed to be a 5-minute match to put on the DVD that the internet smarks would like. So we went out there, and that's not the way it goes. I headbutted him, and I do those unprotected headbutts all the time. Never once have I caused myself a goose egg. He headbutted me back and rammed me. I headbutted him back, thinking maybe it was a one-time deal, whatever. We went back and forth. You could hear me saying stop because he was catching me right above the eye, and I was afraid he was going to get me right in the eye. So I pushed him off and punched him in the jaw to let him know that he needs to just calm down, and he punched me back, and it got a little heated. Well, during the match, everybody thinks I beat him up. But if you watch the match, if I was to beat that kid up, I wouldn't have walked away from him to give him time to sell and give my time to... I mean, I'm not going to lie, I got a little irritated, but I didn't get mad at him. And if I was really mad at him, do you think I would have taken a bump from him during the whole match? Okay, I understand accidents happen in the ring. I wasn't even mad about my face. That's not even the deal. I got out of the ring after the match. I went in the locker room. The next thing you know, I hear, hey, Mickie, Ian wants you ringside. So I come out of the locker room, and I see Mike Levy on the ground outside and everybody around it. I'm like, okay, I have no idea what's going on, but I do know I don't want to be here. I have no idea. Come to find out, they were building up an angle because Ian was trying to work out a deal with the Clowns where the Clowns would do an invasion, and Mike Levy was going to bring them in, so it would be ICP and JCW versus IWA to draw more fans, is what Mike Burns and Ian, the way they explained it to me. So that's the whole deal. After the show, Mike Levy was in the locker room. Then he came out to the lobby, and we were all drinking beers and stuff. He had beers with us. He went back to his hotel, cleaned up, came back, paid to get into the second night of King of the Death, even though Patty and Ian told him he didn't have to pay. Sit there, watch the show. Afterwards, we were all cleaning up the outside where the boys were drinking inside. Instead of going inside drinking with the boys and the rest of the fans, he stayed outside to help us clean up without us even asking him. So I find it hard to believe that now everybody thinks this kid was beat up when, I looked twice as bad as he did, just from the knot on my face alone, which I kind of look like the Elephant Man 2 days afterwards. Not that I look much better on a normal day anyway, but yeah. So, yeah, I made fun of myself, haha. And so, I mean, that's the whole scoop, and everybody wants to decipher it the way they were and stuff like that. I mean, I've even talked to Mike Levy, and I'm like, look, if you took it personally, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't trying to beat you up. I have no heat or qualms with you. If anybody else does, I don't know. Tank didn't try to hurt him. If Tank really wanted to pop his head from doing that double stomp, he wouldn't have twisted his own ankle to miss him. You see him if you slow-mo it on the DVD, you see his foot hit the back of the head and then come up and around to make sure he doesn't hit him, and he puts his own foot and twists it in the barbed wire ladder. Now, Devin Moore throws that super kick like that all the damn time. He's almost knocked my teeth down my damn throat, but that's just how he throws it, So
Mike Levy would be better suited for a TV show like Tool Academy than
probably.
A wrestler.
Probably, I have nothing to say to that. I was going to, but no. Go ahead.
Mickie, let me tell you this. If you come to Missouri, Butt Violence Jack be your Mike Levy, and I'll sell for you all night long.
Really? Okay, awesome. If I come to Missouri, though, I want to wrestle Kurt Henning's daughter.
Oh, Kurt Henning's daughter, I've wrestled her plenty.
Huh?
Kurt Henning's daughter, I've wrestled her plenty.
Oh, yeah?
You lying sack of shit, Violence Jack.
Violence Jack is really
fucking lying sack of shit.
He's fucking himself worse than I'm fucking myself.
Sensei, did you hear the scoop, Sensei? She told you the whole scoop, brother. Well, really went down.
I was listening to the Mike Levy thing, but I know, that there's one side of the story, but watching the video, you can say, they were just doing it.
Oh, I have no idea about them.
Not really trying to fuck him up, but I watched that video. I can't even, I know Mike Levy seems like a bitch, he seems like the kind of guy that would take it. That's the kind of guys we have around all the time. They're just the kind of guy that will just take it because he wants to be a part of the fucking shit. But, man, dude, I'll tell you what, if those guys, man, I couldn't even imagine. I would have fucking put up with that shit. And all those guys, the curb stomp into the fucking, guardrail. Oh my God, that kid's lucky he didn't really get fucked up. Honestly, and I don't know how bad he got fucked up, but it looks way worse than you make it sound to me. I mean, when I watch it, I'm like, holy fuck.
Now, wait a minute. When you're talking about this, are you talking about the actual match, or are you talking about the aftermath?
No.